Hello and welcome to another video. Today we have a guide for the Resource Manager achievement in Resident Evil 7. Let's get started.
To get this achievement, you must complete the entire story mode, only using the item box 3 times or less.
It's important to note that there is a point where you must relinquish all of your items in a box, and then you have to retrieve them. So basically you get to use the box one other time. You can also get the Walk It Off achievement simultaneously if you so choose. We'll have a guide for this as well soon.
There are 2 ways to go about this achievement, the first being the more legitimate option. You can opt out of using the previous items you unlocked by completing the game under certain conditions and obtain your items along the way. The option allows for you to use the item box after playing as Mia when you are Ethan again, just before the final boss.
The option I would recommend is a little bit more complicated. The payoff isn't as beneficial if you haven't unlocked some of the other New Game Plus benefits, but it definitely makes the process a little bit easier.
Once you reach the first item box, you may carefully select your items in this one box use. Keep in mind you have to pick up the pocket knife and G17 pistol to progress, so this severely limits your item storage.
A good plan of attack is to reach the old house as soon as possible. There is the first backpack, an item which increases your inventory slot count. I would recommend avoiding the flamethrower. It can't be discarded and takes up 2 item slots.
After defeating Marguerite and getting the serpent key, head to the master bedroom upstairs from the main hall. In the closet, there's going to be a second backpack, increasing your item slots to 16.
After completing the Barton segment, you are forced to give up all your items. Be sure that after the testing area, you grab the D-Series arm and the crank. Both are required to progress. Do not miss these items from your box.
In the old tape section, where you play as Mia, make sure you don't use the item box here either. She starts equipped with all of her weapons.
Once back to the present time, there is another pistol, a machine gun, a survival knife, and remote bombs for you to use until you play as Ethan again. Herein lies the complication. Unless you haven't unlocked the Mag-44 and or the grenade launcher, you're weaponless, with no item box uses left.
However, there is an option when you die to manage items. This will allow you to claim all of your items without actually using the item box. We made it to the final boss, and once it transformed, it killed Taylor, and the death screen gave us the option to manage our items.
It is assumed that you can die during other bosses and manage your items, but we got to Evelyn before we needed to retry. Hopefully this guide helped you survive Resident Evil 7 and get the Resource Manager achievement. If it did, leave this video a like and comment your experience.
And subscribe if you'd like to see any more Resident Evil 7 guides.
Have a great day, guys.
Mwah.